This live podcast of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations is brought to you by StreamYard, a live streaming service to broadcast your content on Facebook, X, YouTube, and other platforms. Try it out by using the referral code in the description below. Enjoy the game. Top of the morning to you. Well, actually, it's the evening. Welcome everyone to the Tendeitem channel. Obviously, today we are finally back doing the Africa Cup of Nations live watchalongs. And as I said before we get started, right here, this is a live watchalong. I will not broadcast the game due to copyright, but yes, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, right here, you guys can see. And big up to Ozan Kabak. Hope you're doing well. Don't know why you put Nauru, but okay. But yeah, obviously today it is Senegal against Egypt. The winner of this game will reach the Africa Cup of Nations final played in Rabat, which we will do a watch long of as well. But yeah, let's get to the team lineups. For Senegal, we have Edouard Mendy in goal. This is for Senegal. And then you have Diatta, Koulibaly, Niakite, and Diouf in the defense. And then midfield of Diarra, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and Pape Gueye. And then up front, you have Iliman Ndiaye, Sadio Mane. And up front, you have Nicholas Jackson in the team. So he's back in the starting 11, Jackson. Meanwhile, for Egypt, they have El Shenawi in goal, and then a back four of Fatou, Rabia, Ibrahim, and Hani. And then the midfield four, Diamond of Abdel Magoulid, Fatih, Atia, and Ashur up front as the number 10. And then the main two guys up front for Egypt is Mohamed Salah against Omar Mamouche. So, those are the teams. I may be joined with Charlie very soon. We'll see whenever he comes and join us. But yeah, it's a big game. Oh, God. In the Africa Cup of Nations. Obviously, both of these sides, as I said, trying to reach the AFCON final. Both of them for the first time 4 years ago. Actually, they both met 4 years ago in the previous AFCON. Well, the one before the previous AFCON in 2022, technically. So it's been 4 years. A lot has changed, obviously, between the two nations. But main guys are still the main guys. Sadio Mane of Senegal and Mohamed Salah of Egypt. But obviously, a change of manager back then. 4 years ago in that final, we had... damn it, I forgot the name of the former Senegal manager, Aliou Cissé, and Carlos Queiroz for both sides. But now we have Hossam Hassan for Egypt, and we have Pape Thiaw for Senegal. So that is the lineup. Sadio Mane. Yeah, we'll see how Sadio Mane does in this game. Obviously, has the experience of winning an AFCON most recently. The only AFCON they won, whereas Egypt haven't won an AFCON since 2010. So it's been a while. It's been about 16 years. Big up to Dantrum as well. I will be doing a live watch long as well for the game later tonight between Nigeria and Morocco. So back-to-back watch longs. I hope this doesn't go to extra time or whatever. predictions for this game before we go into the kickoff of the game. I do want a North African final. I'll go 2-1 Egypt as my prediction in normal time, but we'll see. We'll see. For me, it's going to be a really tough game. Obviously, the most recent meeting between these two sides was that 2022 FIFA World Cup playoff. Winner of that made the World Cup, which obviously ultimately being Senegal, which Sadio Mane scored the winning penalty. He actually scored the winning penalty in both games. Dantrum is going 2-1 Senegal. I think obviously this is a very tough semi-final to call. And there's Mo Salah. And obviously Koulibaly will be the one being the captain of Senegal. Both have the experience of winning a Champions League. But now, can Salah finally get his hands on the Africa Cup of Nations trophy? This does seem like this might be his last chance in terms of his prime, you could say, or at least near the end of his prime. The Gabonese referee will be in control of this game, and the VAR room as well. But yeah, big game coming up in both games this evening and later on tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a fascinating game. I will hopefully get Charlie on eventually whenever he does join us. So obviously, you guys can check out the scoreboard right here. And obviously, we'll discuss a lot more heading into the final games as soon as possible. Yeah, it seems like it's the last chance for him, and we'll see whether he gets that chance. And you can say it's a little bit of a revenge arc. I believe the next AFCON, Mamouche will be the captain. Yeah, potentially. We shall see, but can Mohamed Salah's final potential AFCON, or at least the best chance he has now, can he finally deliver? Fifth time maybe is the charm for the Pharaohs. They have qualified for every AFCON since 2017. Made the final in 2017, made the final in 2021 edition, lost both times. The first one against Cameroon, the second time against Senegal. And obviously, if they were to make the final, it will be between either Nigeria or Morocco, which I said we will do a live watch long for very shortly as well. The referee probably just getting things to get sorted and everything like that, as we will soon be kicking off in this Africa Cup of Nations, at least for me. I'll start the timer. 3, 2, 1. And we have kicked off, at least for me. So now you have right here, just so that we are able to sync up like in sync. So obviously it's Senegal in the green, Egypt in the red, in Tangier, which has been mostly the home of Senegal throughout this tournament. They have played, I believe, almost every single game in Tangier, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas Egypt, they had gone through a lot, playing in Agadir, and now they are playing in Tangier, up in the north of Morocco's coast, the furthest north of all the cities, the venues at this Africa Cup of Nations. So yeah, we'll see Sadio Mane taking on him. There we go. Big game. Looking ahead to both games, obviously. And then I am looking forward to that final. Whoever makes that final is going to be a big one. Put clear. And it will be cleared out. There we go. I mean, I hope it doesn't go to extra time, just so that, you know, have a bit of time to just relax before the second game kicks off later tonight between Nigeria and Morocco. Zahani of Egypt with the throw-in. Oh my god, take forever. Alright, throw-in taken. I hope not. I hope not. I don't like it when it goes to extra time and penalties and we have to sit here for 3 hours or whatever. I don't like that. Imagine if both games go to all the way penalties. I'll be a really like God. I hope not. I hope not. I hope both games end in 90 minutes. But obviously, we'll see how that goes as Senegal have an attack. Probably the first genuine attack of the game, potentially. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's going to be more so both teams are just going to have a feel of the ball, trying to get as much as they can of the ball. It feels a bit cagey, but it's only been just under 3 minutes. Cleared away by Edouard Mendy, and Senegal trying to play out the attack. Diarra, no foul, and Egypt will try to defend most of this. Early Senegalese pressure. And it's offside anyway on Sadio Mane. Obviously, unfortunately, no Josh. We'll be watching Arsenal taking on Chelsea. Chelsea. It will be an Egyptian free kick from that offside, which will be just passed back to El Shaarawy, who's had an okay-ish tournament, I will say. Oh, blocked, but Ricochet was lucky enough to go at an Egyptian feet there. And player down for Egypt, but Senegal will play on. And now the referee has stopped. Ashore down, who did really well in that previous game, obviously was the last AFCON watch-along I did, the last game actually, most recently. Egypt winning 3-2 against Ivory Coast, the defending champions, getting knocked out by the 7-time record champions of this tournament. Could they add an 8th, a record-extending 8th AFCON? We'll find out potentially after this game and what happens on Sunday. Somebody's going to lose that final on Sunday. 10 people watching. As I said, please do subscribe right here, and like the stream. And follow me on his Twitter. Ooh, Senegal. I would say Senegal throughout this tournament have been playing in second gear. Who got a yellow and misses the final? Referee saying it's a foul. I'm not sure actually. It's probably AFCON, but I might be wrong. Damn. Might miss the final, potentially. A foul on Nicholas Jackson. Egypt have come close. And it's actually Abdul Magrid, the defensive midfielder, who got the yellow card for Egypt. Not sure if he'll miss the final, but we'll see. Huge matchup, this one. And usually this game's not really high scoring historically, but maybe we'll get a bit of a change here. Senegal free kick. For the first corner of the game, Senegal, early pressure. Can they get the pressure to pay off in the end? We'll find out. It seems like, for me at least for now, it'll be a bit of a chill watch along, I will say. I don't really mind who wins the tournament, but we'll find out who makes the final of that tournament and gets the special show on Sunday, 8 o'clock Spain, Morocco time, the AFCON final, which I will be doing obviously on Sunday. So do check that one out on Sunday. A whole new background set and everything. We'll have a few guests on for that final as well. A very special end credit scene as well. All that sort of good stuff dedicated for an AFCON final, which I've covered a lot in terms of watchalongs on this channel, and obviously did a nice little intro and outro. But here we go. Senegalese corner at last. Here we go. And it will be easily dealt with. And the shot is over. I forgot to tell you that. About what? Not sure. But yeah, Senegal. Missed opportunity, I would say, to really put some sort of pressure on El Shenari, who hasn't really had the best of tournaments, but has been able to do it. Before COVID happened, I went on holiday in the Philippines. We went to El Nido and Coron for 2 weeks. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it's a good part. I would say that's probably the best part of the country, I will say. I've been. It's nice. Definitely a lot better than most other places there in the country. Well, it's been nearly 10 years since I've been there. So maybe things have changed. We'll see. 10 years is a big change as well in football. Egypt and Senegal 10 years ago were not even at the AFCON, or were terrible heading into their respective AFCONs back in the day. It was before Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah were really standout stars for their countries. And 10 years later, one of them has delivered an AFCON. The other is still awaiting that first AFCON for his country for the record champions. Ball is cleared. We had the option of Barakai, but they said avoid Barakai. Yeah, I would say so. Barakai is just, what do you call this? It's just a touristy island. It's like Bali, just not as hyped, but still, it's okay. I wouldn't really recommend that, but maybe some people like Barakai. I actually never been, because I don't really see it as that sort of cool thing. But maybe an early Egypt attack now. Just too much on the pass there. Mohamed Salah. And the other will get it clear for Senegal. We do need that first shot on target potentially to open up the game. Put some pressure on either team. 10 people watching. Hit the like and subscribe. It's right here. Obviously, the Africa Cup of Nations. We are doing a special final. Oh, good ball. Really good searching ball to Hani. And it's a terrible cross. He does win a corner, but he should have done much more. He had so much time, Hani. And I think the cross, Juve blocked it with his cock. Damn. This really hurt. Should have blocked it with something else. Oof. Yeah, it must have hit him. It's either on his thigh or on his cock. If he does have one, I don't know. You can't assume. You can't assume these days. But what we can not assume is it is an Egyptian corner no matter what. The pharaohs of Egypt, can they finally be once again the kings of Africa for the first time since 2010? when they went on a three-peat. A journey in which they started 20 years ago, 2006, 2008, and 2010 were the times that Egypt were the champions of Africa and failed to make the World Cup on both 2006 and 2010, which, to be honest, they probably should have made 2010, but ultimately didn't at the hands of the Algerians of algebra class back in the day. And obviously looking ahead to that, when they do play in the World Cup, Algeria, and obviously both of these teams, both of them starting off their World Cup campaign against the best ranked teams in their group. Senegal are taking on France, and the earlier of the World Cup tournament, it is going to be Belgium against Egypt. And Egypt probably, getting past the doubters, I would say. In trying to, because I feel like a lot of people have put a lot of disrespect on Egypt in this before the AFCON. I was like, you can't. It's Egypt. They know how to get things done, and if they make the final, that'll be a third final in 5. And could it actually be third time's the charm in a final since returning in 2017, where they had 7-year hiatus from that tournament? Dr. Congo, an algebra class. So for Dr. Congo, it's been okay. I think both teams played each other, so obviously one of them had to go out early. Obviously, I think it's more about now if Dr. Congo can actually make the World Cup. It is not 100% confirmed, but of course they want to make sure it's 100% confirmed. In a little over 2.5 months from now, I would, if I was to grade it out of 10, I would probably say I'll give Dr. Congo's AFCON 6 out of 10. And wow, there's a little bit of a clash between the two players. It's really nice stadium there in Tangier, in the north coast of Morocco. Meanwhile, for algebra class, I will probably say, despite that loss to Nigeria the other day, I do think that they'll be okay at the World Cup. But we'll find out. I would give them 7.5 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10, because they won every game apart from that quarterfinal. So 8 out of 10, but they were dominated against Nigeria. Turkey play Romania in that World Cup playoff. Yeah, and it's actually the early kickoff on that, Thursday or whatever. I might not be able to do a watch long, unfortunately. So I'll probably just have it on the side, or because I will probably be busy at that specific time. I would like to see Romania win, obviously, but I'll just be a little bit humble and say Turkey beats us when that day comes. And if we somehow make it past Turkey, it's Slovakia or Kosovo, teams we do have the experience of playing, at least in the past year and a half. Sadio Mane didn't control the ball there. 16 minutes in, no goals, not really any shots on target. So it seems like it might be a 1 or 2 goal game, something like that. But Egypt, could they find a real step? Oh, that should be a foul. It should be a yellow. I would say it's a yellow. Koulibaly, yellow card it is. If you could own only 2 homes in your nations, Romania and Yeah, I guess Spain as well. You can say Spain. I don't know about Philippines, but sure. I'll say Spain, Philippines. But I would probably say European. I would say Romania. But of course, I like it here. And Koulibaly with a yellow card. Not a good challenge he made there. The CAF president is there. But yeah, looking ahead to the semi-final between Nigeria and Morocco. We'll play whichever team wins this game in that final. I will say in that Nigeria-Morocco game, I'm going for I don't know, I have to back the host nation. I just have that feeling. I did say Morocco to make the final, but like literally every single person in the world has said that. Almost everyone. For me, I would like to see a North African final between Egypt and Morocco. That would be my preferred final. Free kick taken. Not a good free kick. And it's a foul or something like that. Huge game in this 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. My preference is a North African final, I will say that. I think it'll be a really nice final. I will say this, I feel like the team that wins this specific game somehow ends up winning the AFCON. That's what I'm saying. Oh, but Senegal shot and over the ball. Nicholas Michael Jackson with the miss. But I feel like whoever wins this game ends up winning the tournament. That's my pick between the two teams. And whenever Charlie does come, I'll see what he says about who he wants to see in that final on Sunday, 8 o'clock kickoff. But we'll do a little bit of an early preview-ish show on this during the before the final, probably maybe about 15 or so minutes before kickoff, probably at 7:30. But the referee is calling for a bit of a injury here for Koulibaly of Senegal, who did pick up a yellow card earlier, but now is down for Senegal. Could this be an early change for Senegal? We'll find out. The captain, we shall see. Meanwhile, substitutes warming up. Potential change, maybe, for Koulibaly. Feels like he pulled a muscle, like the inner thigh or something. Keeps on panning at the stadium, which is a really nice stadium in Tangier. Recently renovated ahead of this AFCON and will be one of the host venues in four and a half years from now in the Spain, Portugal, Morocco, and somehow Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina. Who is the Philippines' best ever footballer? In my opinion, there's 3 nominees for that. One of them is definitely better than Sunil Chetri, for sure. Paulinho Alcantara, but that was like over 100 years ago. Just check him out. Barcelona legend. Barcelona fans should know. Paulinho Alcantara. They should know. If Barcelona fans don't know their club legends, I mean, I know Jackie Milburn. I know him. I know Kevin Keegan, obviously. I think Koulibaly's race is done. I think he has to be substituted. And that's what I feel like. The other two footballers, I would say, are Phil Younghusband and Neil Etheridge. Those are the other two names, I would say. But I feel like both of them have to. I feel like Etheridge has to retire now from the national team, move on. Yeah, it seems like, Koulibaly's race is done. And there's going to be an early change for Senegal. Not the best way to potentially end your tournament, because who really cares about that third place game? Like, I'm not going to do a watch long for the third place game. I ain't wasting my time for whoever's in that third place game. It might be a good game, but I'm not really going to be bothered with a third place game. Charlie, having a few issues with my PC, but he'll hopefully join. But yeah, an early change for Senegal. Koulibaly, the captain, off. And coming on in his place, the number 2 for Senegal is Soy. The number 2 of Senegal, Soy, comes in now in placement of Koulibaly, and finally we can restart the play. Yeah. That's why I say if Barcelona fans don't know him, because you know who broke his record? Lionel Messi. Yeah, but also, like, I think he was half Filipino, half Spanish. But that was like over 100 years ago. So, nobody here nowadays can say, oh, I watched them play. Unless you're 100 or so years ago. You have to be born in the 1800s to actually say you've watched him. But in terms of modern day, it's probably Phil Younghusband. Like modern day, like the past 20, 30 years or so. But we'll see what this current group of players do. They never won a trophy in any competition, not even the Southeast Asian Cup, the ASEAN Championship, which I'm not 1000% sure, I may do a watch long, well, not really a watch long, like a live reaction to the draw, which happens tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning here in Spain, 10 o'clock my time, ahead of my show with Charlie, who will hopefully join in a few minutes or so. The Year of the Bird, a lot to talk about in that one. So doing a lot of streaming for at least today and tomorrow before I do my next stream on the famous night of the 18th ahead of that the AFCON final. But Senegal attack now. Haven't really had any shots at all in this game, but can Senegal finally grab something already past the halfway through of the first half? Ripped in, but it's headed clear. Feels like this might be a 1-0 type of game for whichever side gets that edge. Of course, both of these sides played in that final in the AFCON 4 years ago and played each other at the World Cup qualifiers over 2 legs, which Egypt won the first leg 1-0, but Senegal ended up winning the second leg 1-0 and won on penalties as well, which ultimately ended Egypt's hopes of reaching a World Cup. But here comes Senegal, Sadio Mane. Seems like it's going to be a throw-in. Hopefully we get Charlie on soon. But yeah, I would say on Sunday for the AFCON final, it will be a really good show. I might start 30 minutes prior to kickoff doing a little bit of a preview among others with maybe a few guests, maybe 2 or 3 other guests, I will say. Potentially 4, maybe 5, maybe a lot of people. Here it is. Ooh, Senegal, they could have been through there, but they'll whip it in probably. Let's see. No, they'll just pass it back. Nope, nope, nope. They're going forward. But can they get the goal? Nope. No. He's Tottenham. Oh. It should be dealt with. It will be. Goal kick. But maybe when Charlie comes on, I'll ask if he's a Stevenage fan. Stevenage? How about Redbridge and Dagenham? Tottenham, Woolwich, what are they? Kensington, Fulham, Hyde Park, Loftus Road. We'll find out. Obviously, Mohamed Salah used to play at Stamford Bridge in the borough of Fulham for the club of Chelsea. 0 shots for Egypt so far, 2 for Senegal, but both goalkeepers not tested at all. So you can't really say it's either been any good shots. It does seem like this game is a bit cagey. Obviously, this is the earlier kickoff. I would say, I'll be honest, I do prefer that both semifinals all played on the same day, because it means that no team really has a rest day. Usually, teams that play the day before the other semifinal game usually ends up winning tournaments, if anyone notices. But because both semifinals are on the same day, it doesn't really affect too much. Here's an Egyptian potential first-time attack, maybe, Hani? Offside. How well do you think he'll do? I feel like, obviously, we'll find out that first leg later tonight, which happens at the same time as Morocco, Nigeria, which I will just have a little eye on. But I'll be honest, I did watch the Newcastle game last night. We're probably not going to make the final, so it's not really going to matter too much. I would say he has to prove it like immediately. He has to win that. I mean, the best chance right now is that Carabao Cup, so I think he has to go on and win it, Liam Moore Sr. He has to go on and win that competition. So I will say Chelsea do make that final. But I am predicting Man City to win it all. Obviously, I wish it was us, but oh well. Oh, Egypt? No. Obviously, I think the game plan of Egypt is counter-attack. And Senegal's more trying to find the right way towards goal. Multiple passes. Definitely a lot more than Egypt. But still 0-0. In terms of other things, I think in the Prem, I don't know about Chelsea, because I feel like, here's the thing. Can both Chelsea and Manchester United get European football? I think both of them do. I feel like, as far as I know, I feel like Tottenham will not get European football, a shot, but not really anything. Well, technically, you could, yeah, but knowing our record at their stadium, I don't really see it. But it would be a miracle if we do. Charlie says he's joining now. Maybe he'll join at the right time just before there's a goal in this game. So we'll get Charlie, apparently the Stevenage fan, on whenever he comes. maybe his finishing coming. Well, we'll find out as Senegal tries to bring the ball forward. Here's Sadio Mane. And does he win a corner or is it a throw-in? Feels like it's going to be a throw-in for Senegal instead of a corner. Shot and Al Shanawi down comfortably. Tapgay with the shot number 26. But Senegal just a little bit of getting some sort of shots on goal, but nothing super troubling. But it does seem like at the moment that Senegal look like they are the ones most likely to score first. But I will say, don't be surprised if Egypt score first. Maybe off of a counter or against the run of play. We will find out. Obviously, Jacobs is not in the starting 11, the left back of Senegal. But Senegal definitely, last 5-10 minutes have definitely improved in terms of getting themselves in front of goal, potentially, as Nicholas Michael Jackson was cleared. It's a foul. I would say it's a foul. It is. Referee does agree with me. Marmouche. No foul. He says, get up. Just get up. Get up. Giddy up. But yeah, I might do a live reaction of the 2026 ASEAN Championship draw. They are doing the group stage draw. Obviously, the Philippines will be in it. We are in part 3. I think part 1, it's Vietnam, the defending champions in Thailand. Part 2 is, I believe, Malaysia and Singapore, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be wrong. Part 3, I believe it's Philippines and Indonesia, I think. Part 4, Myanmar and Cambodia. And part 5 is Laos and East Timor or Brunei. Mo Salah and Marmouche have been totally anonymous. Yeah. And speaking of being anonymous for the first 35 minutes of the game, we do have apparently a Stevenage fan.
Stevenage? Where did that come from?
From?
Oh, big up to Ozan Kabak. No, I'm not a Stevenage fan.
Might as well say you are now. Stevenage.
What?
There's a foul, I believe. Right now, I feel like Senegal.
Yeah, how's the game been so far?
Goal scoring, shit.
Yeah.
Like, not any genuine chances. And I don't know. But Koulibaly injured.
Koulibaly, damn.
So he's been substituted for number 2, Saw.
Oh, Ozan says wrong, Charlie.
Yeah. So let's see how Senegal can deal with the pressure. Well, actually, Egypt, I would say, dealing with the pressure. It's been mostly...
is Salah been Salah or Pala?
Oh, Pala at the moment.
Pala.
Barely seen him in the game, but at 0-0, you never know.
Yeah, you can just do something.
Yeah. But also on the other team, Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane is the best football player in the world.
And see if he doesn't get the ball there.
You know, apparently Salah, I don't know if this is like true or not, but apparently Salah and Mane at Liverpool, like they didn't even like each other.
Oh,
apparently
maybe.
they did not like each. I'm not saying they like hated each other, but like they did not like each other. Apparently,
Yeah.
like they never like got along. Apparently.
Oh well.
I read that somewhere.
Well, here's Senegal with the attack, but Egypt defends.
Is Pape Sarr playing? Or is he
Nope.
on the bench?
Bench.
On the bench. He's on
Yeah.
bench.
And obviously, Pape Sarr's team the other day, on Friday, eliminated a red-carded Leaves Bissouma.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
now back at Spurs.
The cups, both your teams yesterday.
No goals in either. Well, to be fair, I
mean-
did say Atleti would win.
I mean, I watched Newcastle. I mean, you guys, you got a bit lucky with that VAR. It should have been 3-0, to be honest.
Sadio Mane thought, yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But I guess the trophy defense is over, you think? Or do you think you're going to win 3-0? You said you'd win 3-0 in this game. Do you think
Maybe,
you're going to win 3-0 at the Etihad?
I meant to say second leg. Ooh.
Meant to say second leg.
We'd rather take a shot instead of an
Damn.
easy assist. We'll find out. Obviously, they're not playing for each other. They're playing against each other. And
Like in the AFCON final a few years ago.
Yeah. And one of them's going to make it back again. Whoever it is, we'll find out. But Senegal corner, low under 38 minutes in, for me at least. Maybe people like Charlie are ahead, but corner taken, not quickly and not by Origi to get on the end.
Oh, don't mention Origi. Don't mention Origi, man.
Well, here's another chance, and this will probably... No, it'll be at least dealt with. And foul. Feels like this could be a one-goal game, but who do you think will win this one?
I think Senegal. I think Senegal will win.
By
Did you
1-0?
say Senegal? Yeah, 1-0. Low scoring, I think.
I will say, I said at the start of the game, 2-1 Egypt.
Oh, Egypt. Damn.
I feel like, well, we'll see at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they could. I mean, it will be a close game.
Yeah, I mean...
Now they're all fighting. Everyone is fighting. All the coaches are, like, fighting. You'll see it in a minute, I think.
Meanwhile, the
What
fans are just enjoying the atmosphere.
Yeah. All the coaches are, like, fighting.
Yeah, they'll be out.
What is this?
Hani from throw-in. Damn, I'm probably like a minute or two behind then. But obviously, one of these teams are making that AFCON final on Sunday. I might do a 30-minute preview of that, like before kickoff. So like, 6:30 UK, 7:30 p.m. Spain, Morocco time. Like a 30-minute sort of preview before the 8 o'clock kickoff here. And apparently 19 people watching.
Oh, big up, guys.
Obviously, follow me on any socials. Obviously, subscribe to my YouTube. I've now already surpassed the goal I wanted, 750 before the tournament.
Look, Ten, one of your favorite players, Habib Diarra, who plays for the mighty Sunderland, has just been booked.
Yeah, now the coaches are fighting. Damn.
Yeah.
We must be really behind then.
I mean, it's embarrassing. It's totally embarrassing because this manager left Brentford along with all of their best players and all of their. We didn't just take Thomas Frank. We took their whole coaching staff.
We took this.
Yeah, you took Vissa, Man United took Mbuemo, Arsenal took Norgard. It's like all of these guys went, and yet they're fifth. They're doing a lot better than us, and they're playing better football than us as well. And it's hilarious. It just shows you how out of his depth Frank is at Spurs, I think. That's what it suggests. Because there's no way. I'm not saying our squad isn't like good. Our squad isn't that good, but it's better than Brentford's, and they're doing better than us.
Yeah, it seems like a lot stoppages, so we might have like maybe it might be a long stoppage. Obviously, dealing with that Koulibaly injury earlier, and now this sort of stuff. So we might see like 7, 8, 9 minutes maybe as a first half stoppage as we're getting close to the first half ending. My prediction, I said this earlier, I think whoever wins this matchup goes on to win it all.
Damn.
That's my pick. So if Senegal win it today, they go on to win on Sunday. If it's Egypt, I think this the
So you don't think Morocco in
yeah.
You think
I think
Morocco
Morocco wins tonight against Nigeria.
The thing is with Nigeria is they recently bottled like World Cup qualification again. So
well, this is the World Cup, Nigeria, because obviously after this AFCON, the next tournament is, well, if they do qualify for it, the next AFCON.
Yeah, which is it's next season, isn't it? AFCON. Next season
seems like, which will
and
be.
Then they'll do it, and then from next season it will be every 4 years or something.
Yeah, the next one in 18 months, it will be in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania.
Yeah. Damn.
And then there will be one a year later, it seems like, 2028. And I'll be honest.
2028? Wow.
You expect it to be Morocco. I 1000% expect them to host it. World Cup preparation. Everyone loves the infrastructure they have. It's like a tap-in sort of.
I'm thinking like with Kenya, is it Kenya, not Kenya, Uganda, and
Tanzania.
Do they have the infrastructure, or are they like building it right now?
I think both, building it and all that sort of stuff. And it's
I saw with Kenya that I've seen one stadium in Kenya. They're building this like massive stadium, which actually it looks really cool. Actually,
in Nairobi.
Yeah. I think that's where it is.
I think.
Sorry if I butchered. I apologize if I butchered any pronunciations with saying some of these names.
I think we call this. What was I going to say? It will actually be the next AFCON in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. The first time in East Africa since, coincidentally, the last time, as far as today, the last time Morocco won, 1976.
Really?
Was the last time Eastern Africa.
Really? Wait, there hasn't been an AFCON. Why hasn't there been an AFCON in Eastern Africa for like all this time?
I don't know. Maybe infrastructure or something like that.
Yeah,
but now
probably
we finally have one. I feel like I'm more excited about that AFCON. It feels like, because we might get more surprises. Whereas this one, I mean,
there's been no surprises. Like there wasn't the last one. There was so many surprises. This one,
and maybe it's because of infrastructure and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, because certain players, if the pitches aren't great, then certain players struggle more, I think.
They'll be playing
high altitude. I see.
Whereas Morocco, like the city of Tangier, is like what, more or less sea level. Northern Morocco.
Is Tangier? Is it near? I should know this.
Yeah, it's near. It's near
Spain.
It's the nearest. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's actually a nice stadium. One of the host venues for the World Cup in 4.5 years.
I mean, that's a blow for them to lose Koulibaly.
Yeah, Koulibaly.
I remember when I know he's in Saudi now and stuff, but I remember when Koulibaly, like everyone wanted Koulibaly, but as usual, De Laurentiis, didn't want to sell him for years. De Laurentiis at Napoli was like, no, for every bid. I remember like every club wanted him.
Ended up at Chelsea as a free kick? No.
But at Chelsea, he was past it, though, at that point. At Chelsea, he was terrible because I think he was past it.
18 months or something.
Like, if he had got a move like 2 years earlier, I think that, it would have been.
I think that was just before the Champions League that Chelsea won.
Yeah. But he came, but he was at Chelsea for that one season when they were like, when they were like awful in like 22-23.
Yeah. Whereas, what do you call this? The time that they won the Champions League, they had Thiago Silva and imagine Koulibaly in that defense.
Yeah. I mean, It's a shame because I mean, obviously, I was good to see him in Serie A and everything, but like, I think if he had gone to like PSG or like Madrid or something, it would have been like huge. Or like Man City wanted him. I think Pep wanted him as well.
At that
So,
time.
oh look, it's the GOAT, Nicholas Jackson.
Hasn't really had much in this game. Japanese center back.
Oh, you mean Takai? Yeah, he's just gone on loan to Borussia Mönchengladbach.
So we'll see how
He hasn't played for us yet. It was another signing that we made with hoping. I mean, he could be a good player, but it was another signing we made trying to get profit and sell on value, as usual, with the policy.
Maybe at 20 million or so. We'll find out. Obviously, lots of transfer news, which obviously me and Charlie will talk about more in depth tomorrow. More so for Spurs because you actually made 1 or 2 signings.
We made 2 signings, yeah. I mean, one of them was officially announced today, Conor Gallagher.
And then the other one, Souza.
Souza, yeah.
I
mean, there is a little bit of news with Palermo because Magnani is back. He is back. Remember, I told you he was actually our best centre back last season, but he went on loan to Reggiana because of personal reasons. I don't know what was going on, but something was going on, so he had to move back up north where he's from. But he's come back. He's come back to Palermo, which is a massive boost for us. Magnani was definitely our best centre back last season. And to have him alongside Banny and Ceccaroni is huge. He instantly comes in on the right of the back three.
Actually, how much at a time? Oh, only 4 minutes.
Oh, so it's finished half time. So not that long.
Oh, well, I'm still watching, so it's fine. But yeah, technically, halftime 0-0 between Senegal and Egypt. Just like it was in that AFCON final, it was 0-0, went all the way to penalties, 0-0. So we'll see how the second half eventually goes.
Yeah, this is good news. Magnani back for Palermo.
Can Senegal get one last chance before the half ends? Probably with a corner. Yes, sir. Obviously, Hussam Hassan, famous name of Egypt, won the AFCON in that famous three-peat.
Yep.
2006, 2008, and 2010. And the referee blow the whistle when the players are complaining.
Oh, is it like that AFCON last time where the ref ended the game early?
This one, he ended before the corner was taken. So let me adjust the time. 45 minutes. So 45 minutes to go. Maybe extra time. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Basically anyone but Arsenal. But out of those, City, because when City win it, nobody cares. Everyone's kind of relieved because it's not Arsenal when City win it. Only for the last couple of years, that is, when Arsenal have actually had a chance. But anyone but Asna, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I don't really mind Arsenal or City.
See, I know what you're thinking. You want Arsenal because you want my tears.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's why. I don't really mind Arsenal as much.
But here's the thing.
Villa, I'll be a bit annoyed because they're similar.
Villa won't win it. Villa will. I can tell you right now, Villa will not win the Prem.
Well, they have to beat Palace.
Unai is massively making that squad outperform. I know they got some good players, but I think Unai Emery's squeezing a lot out of them, I think. But see, here's the thing, right? Strasbourg Steve said it. He said that he wanted Arsenal to win the Prem because it would cause like chaos, and it would be absolute chaos. And I guess I see where he's as like a neutral. I see where he's coming from, but
it
I
doesn't
don't
really
want that.
affect Newcastle.
It doesn't affect Newcastle, but well, it will to an extent because obviously, like Steve said, it will just cause chaos if they win. If they win the Prem, it will be chaos. Like it will be like a complete. Yeah, they won't win it. You can clip it. You can clip it. They won't.
Okay, clip it as well. I don't
clip
think
it. Yeah, clip it. They will
win
not win it.
Europa or
They won't win the Euro. They won't win the Europa either.
FA Cup.
FA Cup maybe, but Europa they won't. I'm telling you.
In a few weeks.
They won't win the Europa. I'm telling. I know everyone thinks that it's in the bag, but they won't win it. Just watch. They won't win the Europa.
So basically, they don't win a trophy by the end of the season.
I don't think they do. I mean, maybe the FA Cup, maybe. I think it's possible.
I think their best chance was last season. Had they beaten Crystal Palace, I think they beat Man City in that final.
Yeah, based on the way City played in that final, I think Villa would have won it if they had beaten Palace. I reckon. I think.
And,
so you're right. I think last season was a good chance for them. But I'm telling you, they won't, because what's going to happen is you're going to see them drop off, which I don't think anybody's talking about right now. I think they're going to drop off. And I think when they're dropping off, that will be the business end of the season.
Maybe when they're in more competition still.
Exactly. When they're in the Europa League knockout stage, maybe further in the FA Cup, potentially still in third in the league and everything. Like that's when you'll see them fall away, I reckon.
I'll say if they miss out on the Champions League places, because it seems like it will be 5 teams. Again.
Oh no, they're definitely going to get Champions League. I think they'll get Champions League. That's for sure.
I think the only contender to catch up to them is Liverpool. So that's that'll drop them down to 4th.
Villa will finish like 4th, I reckon. I think they'll end 4th.
I think they will finish top 5, whichever position.
Yeah.
Maybe like 4th or 5th.
They'll come 4th, I reckon. Villa.
I still have that feeling either one of Chelsea or Man United get that final spot.
I reckon probably. I mean, Chelsea or Man United, neither of them deserve it because neither have been like really amazing. Especially Man United. But if I had to pick one of them, who's more likely? I'll probably say Chelsea. To be honest, like Man United have like. I know Chelsea have Rossinia, but Man United have like.
Which, to be fair, I would say Michael Carrick is better than.
He is better than Ole, but I'm annoyed because I want.
But I saw the assistant of Michael Carrick is what's his name?
Steve Holland, who was with Southgate at England. they're preparing for Southgate.
That's my thing. So to be fair, my thinking is, if Man United get European football, maybe let's just say they get Champions League. They bring in Southgate. That's my thinking.
Please.
So it's like a little sacrifice. It would be like, you know what? Okay, Man United, you get Champions League, but
you're getting Southgate.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm. That's kind of why I don't mind seeing Man United making the Champions League.
I actually wouldn't mind that either, because let's be honest, right? If they make Champions League, they're getting absolutely destroyed.
Imagine they are the only English team that gets knocked out prior to the end of the league phase.
I mean, that's what happened last time in the group before the new format in the group stage. That's what happened. And they got knocked out in a group. They finished bottom of a group with. I know they had Bayern, but they had Galatasaray and Copenhagen. Like.
Would be sacked if he doesn't win. I feel like he has to win.
They won't.
He has to win. He has to have a good. They have to have a good game tonight.
They should. I hope. I mean, I never want to hope for Chelsea to win anything, but it's against Arsenal.
But I think he has. Obviously, the best chance right now is that
Carabao.
So we'll see what they do tonight. I think if they need a 2-goal advantage. I would say they have to win.
Like Man City yesterday.
Yeah. Could have been 5 in a row for us, but oh well.
You're not cutting your hair.
I'll still roll. I don't mind.
Yeah.
We've won 5 in a row.
By the way, that Man United fan, the United strand, he's never cutting his hair. He's never cutting his hair.
What if Michael Carrick's first 5 games, he wins 5 in a row?
I can't see it. I think he'll lose to Manchester.
One of those 5 is Arsenal. So
he's got Man City and Arsenal as the first 2. So,
if he wins both,
no, he won't. He won't. There's no way.
We'll find.
If he gets 6 points in those games, like fair play, but he won't.
Then the Man United hype starts. If they win both.
Yeah, if they beat Man City and they beat Arsenal, then it's like
give them the contract.
Then it's like put the contract on the table, let him write whatever numbers he wants. Man United are back.
That's why I feel like if they win both games, put the contract down, whatever number he wants.
Let him sign it. Man United are back.
Real Ferdinand.
That's what we're going to hear. If United win against Man City and Arsenal in the next 2 games, they're going to be like, Man United are back.
Yeah. So we'll find out.
But have you seen like Mark Goldbridge? He's like, the club is rotten to the core. Get Ineos out. Jim Ratcliffe out.
And then watch if, let's say, they win both games. Man United, I don't know. Man United.
Manchester United are back. The glory days are home.
So we'll see. Second half, maybe in a few minutes or so. He'll shave my hair if Newcastle comes back.
Did you say that?
No, I don't think. No. I mean,
if Newcastle come back,
if that happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something. Maybe I will twerk.
You guys, your Carabao Cup merchants is coming to an end soon.
We'll see in 3 weeks or so. But next week, finally back, Champions League watch-along. For Charlie, it's on Tuesday, but for me, Wednesday. Newcastle hosting PSV Eindhoven. Not PSG, that's 2 weeks later. PSV. Eredivisie.
We're not beating Dortmund. We're going to get smashed by Dortmund.
I feel like you have to win both.
We do. We have to win both. If we want top 8, we have to win both, but we won't.
We'll find out on Tuesday.
Especially if this manager's still in the job, we won't. It's kind of like if he's sacked, we're like unlikely, but if he's still here, it's like 100% no.
Porto Benfica is tonight. Damn.
Do you see that Vitória won the Portuguese Cup?
Oh yeah,
beating Porto and Sporting on the way, I think.
Yeah, Victoria Guimarães. No relation to Bruno, but they all called Victoria Guimarães, which is actually kind of near Braga and Porto.
Yeah. Well, Braga's their rivals. They beat them in the final.
Yeah. And obviously, for the AFCON, obviously doing the game later tonight, Morocco host Nigeria. What do you think will end up happening?
I reckon Morocco win.
How?
2-1.
I would also say 2-1 in normal time.
Yeah, normal time.
I hope both games end in normal time.
Yeah.
The time, penalties, but right now the Senegal-Egypt game at the moment feels like it might, but I hope not. But
depends.
It feels like one goal might change it.
Yeah.
I think whoever scores the first goal, I think can see it through. So it might end up 1-0 for either team. It could be against the one of play, Egypt win, or Senegal finally take that 1-2 chances and get a goal. is coming towards it. I don't rate the Portuguese league good, but
I mean, he has a point to it. He has a point because I mean, Gyökeres got like how many goals, and he's awful. I mean,
then
that just shows you.
people, well, unless people actually follow Samu of FC Porto.
Samu, I think was good before. Like he went to Portugal. Like Samu, like was it Alaves? He was like good there.
Yeah, so we'll see how he'll.
Gyökeres played in the championship with Coventry, and was a Brighton reject.
The replacement of Gyökeres was Luis Suarez, not the one we know, and not the one back in the 80s, but Luis Suarez of Colombia got the move from Almeria.
Almeria, yeah.
Who's actually been doing all right. I think Luis Suarez, the Colombian, I think will do decently well at this upcoming World Cup when they play Uzbekistan and Fabio Cannavaro in their opening game. And you know, well, obviously you know, AD, he actually applied for tickets for all of the Atlanta games.
I hope he gets the tickets.
Because I think there's 6-7 games at Atlanta, one of them being that semifinal on the 15th of July.
Yeah, if he can go to the semi-final, that's amazing.
Even if it's just one game he goes to, but we'll see. And then obviously, there's actually 2 Spain games in Atlanta. The opening 2 Spain games. Spain versus Cape Verde, the first Monday of that World Cup. And then Spain versus Saudi Arabia on the Sunday, the 21st of June. Both of them early kickoffs here, 6 o'clock here, 5 p.m. UK, which is actually a very good time here in Spain, 6 o'clock and all that.
Yeah, that's a good time, 5 p.m. here. That's a good time as well.
And then the final game in Uruguay is at 2 in the morning. But it'll be 2 in the morning of Friday. So it'll be Friday night, Saturday morning, 2 a.m. So not bad because you have the weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
But there's going to be a few games that are like 3 a.m., like UK time.
Yeah. I think, well, obviously they'll always put the big nation teams in the early-ish kickoff.
Yeah. They'll put those ones, when it's like the bigger nations, they'll put it so it's like a time where like most of the world can like see it and stuff.
Or like that part of the world, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I feel like why they put some games at a certain time. Oh, really? Damn.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully you get it.
Spain v Cape Verde.
You get to see not Tino Livramento. There is a Livramento at Cape Verde, but we'll see.
Is Livramento for you guys injured now again?
8 weeks.
Damn. Yeah, so, he's kind of injury prone.
So let's see if we can make it. Yeah, I think he
South
lives
Carolina. It's all on the East Coast, basically.
Yeah. 6-hour drive. We'll see. And well, that stadium currently in Atlanta hosts Miggy
Almiron, who skins Clement Longap.
That one game back in October of 2022.
Yeah. He just absolutely... How are we getting skinned by Miguel Almiron?
If let's say Paraguay finish second in their group and they win the round of 32 game, the round of 16 game could technically be in Atlanta, the 7th of July. What do you call this? It could be Argentina versus Paraguay in Atlanta. And because it's in Atlanta, imagine if Miguel
Almiron. Miguel Almiron.
dunked on Messi and Argentina in that round of 16 game. So we'll see. But there
I
is
know
a chance.
you were so happy when Almiron left Newcastle.
But it will be so funny if he actually does well at this World Cup. Which,
I mean,
to be fair,
maybe he's a tournament player. Maybe he'll become like one of those players that only turns up in the World Cup.
like James Rodriguez 12 years ago.
Or like who's that Mexico goalkeeper as well?
I don't think. I'm not sure if he's even still playing.
Or like, do
Yeah.
you remember the goalkeeper for South Korea against Germany, Jo Hwang Woo? He was like amazing in that game.
And the second half for me has kicked off. And there was a team for for Egypt, number 7, coming on for Egypt, which I believe is Trezeguet, not the French player back in the 2000s, the one that missed that World Cup penalty.
No, this is Trezeguet that was at Villa, I think.
I think so, yeah. And our short already fouled. It was actually at a good tournament, I would say. The one with the bleach hair, the number 7, I think, of Egypt.
Yeah.
The attacking midfielder of a diamond. And in about 2 hours, it will be kickoff of Nigeria, Morocco. Hopefully. Yeah, Trezeguet on for El Fatou, one of the defensive players. And also Senegal did make a change. Diarra came off.
Diarra, Sunderland player.
And coming on is Camera. My house.
Yeah, not far.
5, but I know. Unless you walk to the game. And the Spain Cape Verde game is at 12 o'clock your time in the afternoon.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not a bad time.
Yeah. And that's why it'll be 6 o'clock here. And of course, they'll put Spain as the nice prime kickoff games. Because, but then Argentina's first game is at 3 in the morning. Algeria is at 3 in the morning here. But in Argentina, it'll be
like a good time for them, I imagine.
Yeah. So let's see if Rank will get to enjoy another World Cup trophy. We'll find out. But Senegal keeping more of the ball. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't really seen much of Mo Salah or Mamouche.
Po Pala today.
It feels like it could feel like it might be destiny if Salah makes that final. That's why I feel like Jamie Carragher will be the only person upset.
Jamie Carragher will be in the mud. Oh, that's a long ball. Dealt with.
Sound available in Spanish. Use the app function. So let's see. And it's our photo. Egypt, Senegal. Only one team can make that final. Back after getting both knocked out in the last 16 in the previous AFCON 2 years ago. Senegal got knocked out by Ivory Coast, whereas Egypt got knocked out by Dr. Congo.
Ivory Coast went on to win it as well.
Yeah, and Dr. Congo
Dr. Congo.
Semi-finals.
Yeah. And I remember the one before that, I think Burkina Faso made the semis as well.
Yeah, in the 21 edition, 2022. Whatever. Probably the most famous one is still Zambia, 2012.
Oh yeah, Zambia, yeah.
That's probably the best ever winners. In any tournament.
That was like the most like underdog like surprise winner.
Either that or Iraq, 2007. But I think,
Iraq played in AFCON.
Asian Cup, Of course.
Asian Cup. Yeah. I was gonna say that while Iraq playing AFCON. Like,
but I would say Zambia, 2012 long ball.
oh yeah, do you know? Speaking of Egypt, you know the Italian player El Shaarawy. He's originally Egyptian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He could have played for Egypt.
And obviously, I know he got recently capped for Italy.
He's been capped. He's been capped loads of times for Italy. I think we're capped.
Recent.
Yeah, recently. I mean, I think he's past it now. So I know he's still at like Roma, but I don't think we should be calling him up. But El Shaarawy was always talented, but he just never like fulfilled his potential. That's the problem.
AC Milan and all that. Ooh,
AC Milan, Monaco, like.
Made the wrong. I think he should have made a little bit of an adventurous pass to Mohamed Salah. And I think that's a throw-in now. Throw-in. Ashore, upset, not sure why. This is definitely not the Egypt game I watched a few days ago. Ivory Coast 3-2. That was really exciting, but
yeah, that's a shame that I missed that one.
Yeah, and it was a good thing I actually did a watch along for that. Probably game of the tournament, I would say.
Probably,
just
yeah.
From goals and all that.
I mean, from what I've seen, there's been quite a few like boring games in AFCON, I think.
And it feels like this might be one of those.
Yeah.
But hopefully, get a bit of excitement. And
I should if I think games have been boring in AFCON, I shouldn't say that to Jamie Carragher because he'll get excited.
Or to be fair, or any Spurs game. Well, actually, for neutral Spurs games are actually okay nowadays to watch.
No, this season. Last season, I agree with you, but this season, really, like we're so boring. It's like better watching paint dry than watching Spurs.
Let's see from this corner if
this season, if you want to watch Spurs, like you're gonna be. I know you haven't watched like loads of Spurs, but we're like so boring.
Usually it's getting battered, but maybe a chance for Senegal to batter at goal from this corner. Within, but cleared.
I mean, you saw like Spurs in that 2-2 against Newcastle. I know the game ended well, but like for the rest of it, you saw how boring it was. We did a watch along. How boring was that game? For the majority of it.
And actually, it didn't help either team.
No, exactly. A draw kind of did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we could have faced each other back-to-back games
in both and in both cups this season if we had beaten Villa.
It would be hilarious had you beaten Villa and we met, because we actually
it would have been our ground this time.
Most likely, yeah. So we would have played Spurs back-to-back games Tuesday and weekend.
Yeah, I would have been mad. Could you imagine for our show that would be good.
I would say you beat us in the Prem, but we beat you in the cup. Just knowing ourselves. But let's see.
You guys would kind of turn up more for the cup game.
Yeah, but now obviously it's Villa, which I feel like Villa will beat us. But
it's at Villa Park. It's at Villa Park, so it could be tough. But then you guys won at Villa Park last season, or
no? 4-1.
Oh no, you lost. Oh yeah, you lost. But it was the year before you won like 3-1. I remember.
Yeah. So maybe. And earlier this year, 0-0 opening game.
Oh, you should have won that. You should have won that game. Yeah, like you had Alanga missing one-on-ones in that game.
Yeah, I think we probably win that 1 or 2-0 if Alanga scored early.
Or if a player that I shouldn't mention actually played.
Oh yeah. Well, now he's no longer playing for a while.
Yeah, that's true. But he was still at Newcastle at that point, so.
Yeah. As for players at Liverpool, Mohamed Salah still haven't really done much in this game for Egypt. But it does feel like a moment of magic or a moment of madness might decide it. Oh, could have gotten a shot, but no. And then obviously tomorrow, 12:30, at least my time, 11:30 a.m. UK, Year of the Bird.
Year of the Bird. Well, you're gonna see my tears again.
And me, I don't know, because Premier League now we're in a European.
You've actually improved. I mean, we haven't improved. We're just dropping that
in the cup, and technically still in the Carabao Cup.
I mean, I'll say this right now. A quick spoiler for the show tomorrow for anyone watching. If we do not beat West Ham, if we do not beat them, get him gone immediately.
And this
immediately
will be the first show since. Technically, this is a Deportivo Cup, but a certain cup was held by a former Brentford manager, which hilarious thing ever. Like, how do you not know? Like, surely sometimes you check if the cup is nice.
How do you not spot that, or at least how did nobody around you spot it? Like when you're walking out the tunnel and everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, lots of Tottenham to talk about, but also a lot of Newcastle to talk about.
I mean, you guys had like a 4-3 and a 3-3, like back to back.
And the latest ever goal in Premier League history.
Is that the latest? Is that the latest ever goal in Prem history?
Apparently it is. Knowing finally we won well, I know we've beaten Fulham both times late on, but finally we got our luck of winning last minute.
To be fair, I did say you'd win that game, but I didn't think it. I said it would be 1-0. I didn't think it'd be like 4-3.
Well, thankfully 4-3 for any neutrals. Well, for me, well, we won. So
yeah.
And we play the team that Spurs have yet to beat in a while, Wolves. But
I can't wait for them to go down.
Wolves are in form. 4 games unbeaten.
They're not in form. They're gonna go down.
Unbeaten. Beat West Ham.
I know, but they
United drew with Everton. Beat Shrewsbury Town 6-1.
Shrewsbury.
You never know.
Trust me, don't worry about Wolves. Unless they're playing against us. That's the only time they're like dangerous.
Shot from range, but El Shaarawy.
Because when they play against us, they turn into prime Barcelona for no reason.
And, speaking of Barcelona, well, the rivals of Barca, first show of Xabi Alonso. Apparently, he left due to mutual consent.
I bet Mbappe. I think Mbappe had something to do with it. I feel like
actually, I heard that Mbappe wanted him to fight for his job, as in like Alonso's job, because it feels like it's more of Vinny.
It's more. But I feel like you saw the whole thing with the Guard of Honor, like Mbappe, like trying to get all of them away, or so. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, but oh well. Best formation.
I think for us, 3-5-2 suits us. 3-5-2 suits us best, but this manager is stubborn and he keeps playing 4-3-3, which with the current players we have, I don't think it's.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to play 4-4-3.
Oh, 4-4. Oh, I thought you meant. I think he means 4-3-3. I think.
Yeah. Your 12th player could be the referee.
We could do with that. Well, that's Liverpool against us a few weeks ago. But 3-5-2 is what suits us best. But he won't play it. That's the problem.
Oh,
and if he does play it, he'll play a 5-3-2 rather than a 3-5-2. And there's a difference because a 5-3-2 means you're playing a flat back 5. 3-5-2 is with actual wing backs, like you push the wing backs forward. But because against Arsenal, he did play technically 3 at the back, but it was a 5 at the back, and it was horrible. He should have played 3-4-3, not 5-2-3. Like, because that's what it was. It was 5-2-3. That's what it was.
It should be the Conte formation.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Conte formation suits us best. Because guess what? So the players that suit it, like the wing backs, like Porro, like a doggy, were both signed under Conte. So it's not a coincidence. And then he left. When he didn't have the chance to even work with the players that he brought in that actually fit his system.
Push there. Still 0-0 heading into the.
The thing is, we have currently fit and available, especially we have no good wingers, so you have to play 2 up top, I think.
With Kudus being out for how many weeks?
Till April.
So basically, Livermento,
Yeah, and then you got even Richarlison, I know he's not good, but at least he's an option, and at least he's actually getting a few goals. He's going to be out for a while. You've got Solanke's just come back, but I don't know how fit he is. And then you've got Kulusevski, who's going to be out for still a while. Yeah, like it's a mess. I've said this. The season's over. I'm just waiting until next season.
Sure.
The season's over for us. Completely done and dusted.
Yeah.
And in January, we need a lot more than Sousa and Conor Gallagher. We need a lot more than that.
Chelsea man, Conor Gallagher.
See, Gallagher, he's okay, but he's nothing special. I'm telling you.
They'll win the trophy.
He doesn't fix what we need. He's not a progressive passer. We don't have one of those in midfield.
When do you play Chelsea?
The penultimate game, second last game of the season at Stamford Bridge.
Imagine, let's say that, somehow you're still in the chance of Champions League, but also Chelsea. Conor Gallagher only help Chelsea win and get Champions League.
Or Conor Gallagher scores and ends their hopes.
Oh, that would be nice. Only 6 shots for Senegal. And still,
that is kind of funny. The good thing, the best thing about us signing Gallagher is that Chelsea fans are crying because they loved Gallagher when he was there because he was I think Poch made him captain or something when he was there, and they love him because he's one of their own and everything. So they love Gallagher and they're fuming the fact that he's joined Spurs.
Poch did the other way around.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, and this is, to be fair, this is the same with Poch. Chelsea have no influence over whether Gallagher joins Spurs because he was at Atleti. Chelsea have no say in it, because they sold him there. So then, yes, it's funny. It is funny though.
0 shots for Egypt all game. 0.
Yeah, that's mad.
And it's still 0-0. So I feel like if Senegal scores, I think that's AFCON.
What's that?
Do you know you should know some songs by AFCON.
AFCON, yeah. AFCON, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were just talking about an AFCON, an actual AFCON.
I know he's Senegalese, AFCON.
Yeah, he is. Pretty sure he is.
What was some of the songs? I'm missing you. Missing me from across the world. I can see it. Something, that song. I forgot the title.
Now that would be. I'm thinking that would be if Gallagher scores against Chelsea. That would be so funny. That would be
to help. I don't know, to stop Chelsea from getting Champions League football. Or something.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
Or it would also be funny for neutral, not for you. The other way around, scores an own goal.
Oh man.
Even though it's an own goal whereby he has no idea about it.
That's also why I'm not convinced by the Gallagher signing because he's a Chelsea guy. Apparently his whole family are Chelsea fans. This is I'm not sure. I don't know about this.
Finally, let's see what Salah does. Yeah, AFCON. Yeah,
AFCON. Yeah, I thought you said Acorn. AFCON. Sorry. The nut, and from Ice Age. That's what I thought. That when you said AFCON, I thought that's what came in my head at first. But then I realized you were talking about AFCON, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the singer back in more of the 2000s.
Yeah, but then I don't know why I thought of an acorn.
Acorn.
From Ice Age. Maybe
can they finally break the ice? In terms of goal scoring in this game, please.
Yeah.
Please, I don't want this 0-0. And then penalties, just the final. I'm locked up. Yeah. Charlie will be back. But for Egypt and Senegal, still 0-0. Second half hasn't really improved any sort of entertainment. But it's who they are in this game. Senegal haven't really been that impressive in this AFCON, but Egypt in this game, not that impressive, but both only 0-0. It seems like it's only going to be 1 goal or penalties at 0-0. It feels like. I think if Egypt score the first goal, they win it. If Senegal scores the first goal, they win it. That's what I think happens now. 1-0 for either team wins it. And the fact that both of them haven't played that well, Senegal, potential. Could there be a shot? Good feet. Even though both haven't played that well, more so throughout this tournament, Senegal and Egypt, one of them are for sure making a final. But who will it be? Is Sadio Mane not ripped in and shot is blocked, but falls kindly for Iliman Ndiaye of Everton, goal scorer against Mali, and El Shaarawy claims easily. And apart from all the shots that Senegal have, they haven't really tested El Shaarawy. But I barely see Edouard Mendy. How many touches does Edouard Mendy even have of the ball, the goalkeeper of Senegal? We'll find out probably at full time because it'll probably be like that. Maybe the only touch might be one that he picks out from the back of the net if Egypt score. But Marmoush down by one of the substitutes that came on in that first half. Number 2, Senegal saw, not Pape Mate saw, but another one. Now here comes Egypt. The ball is in their possession now, Egypt. So let's see if Egypt can finally have one thing that works in their favor. Marmoush down to Ashore. Could this finally be the moment? It was brought down Trezeguet of Egypt, not of France, but I don't know what was that back heel. But Ashore down. Ref says free kick Senegal. Diatta being comforted by Ashore. Yeah, it's a foul by Ashore. 0-0 at the moment. Potentially extra time. Maybe even penalties. But one of them will make the final no matter what. One of them will be playing that final on the 18th of January. Live watch along of that 30 minutes before kickoff I'll do. So it'll be a special final preview show with the watch along itself. Maybe with a few guests, maybe Charlie, maybe AD, maybe 1 or 2 more. Good tackle. Senegal have it back. Iliman Ndiaye. Ball, good ball, but Egypt have shut down Senegal throughout this game, but Egypt haven't really done much creatively to do anything to get themselves even a shot on goal. So let me actually check the actual shots for Egypt actually in this game. Yeah, it's only been 1 shot, 0 on target for Egypt in this game. Kind of shows you just how uneventful Egypt's attack has been. But also, I would say Egypt done well defensively, but the attack has been nowhere. But that's why I say it could be a moment of magic or a moment of madness for either team. It feels like it's a 1-0 or we go penalties at 0-0. 1-0 for either side, I think, wins it. I don't see the other team coming back. if there is going to be a goal before 90 minutes or so. Njai again of Everton does well, but Egypt doing well defensively. Now I'm feeling a bit cold. And then I might do, as I said, a live reaction to the 2026 ASEAN Championship group stage draw. I might. 10 o'clock here, Spain time. I might. I didn't set up a stream for it, but I might. 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So in under 24 hours. And in under 24 hours, we'll find out who's in this AFCON final of technically 2026, but of 2025. Sadio Mane passes it. Oh God, this has been one of the slowest games ever. But Egypt win it back. Can they bring it forward? Now that's going to be just too much for Ashore to do much. No, actually it was Salah that was trying to chase it. Ashore was chasing down earlier. And die with the ball. Foul. Committed. And at the moment, if you're Morocco or Nigeria, you might look for good reading.
Sorry about that.
You missed absolutely nothing.
Had to go to the toilet.
0-0.
Nothing. Missed nothing.
Yeah, it'll probably be a 1-0 for either team.
Or extra time.
0-0.
Take some risk, Charlie. I can't influence it as much as I'd like to, but I can't influence it.
I would like it to end like 5-5 or something.
Yeah.
Or like that Newcastle Bournemouth County Shield 6-7.
Say, oh my God.
We won 6-7.
6-7.
Senegal, maybe,
man.
but I'll say defensively, Egypt are good, but Egypt's attacked this game so bad. One shot all game.
They need Po Pala involved.
Which we barely seen, but we also barely seen Sadio Mane as much.
You've also barely seen Marmoush as well.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly been Iliman and Jai.
Yeah, and Everton. Yeah, and Jai.
I'm not sure.
US, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the US.
Pretty sure, but we'll see how.
It could have been the UK. It could have been the UK, to be honest.
Senegal under 20 minutes until potential of extra time, which I was hoping we won't get. I hope, please, just one team win, please. I want to have a little break before Nigeria, Morocco, and I hope that if both games end 0-0 and have to go to penalty.
Oh yeah, I'll be long. Yeah, I don't want extra time because if it goes to extra time, I won't be able to see it because I have to eat, and then so I'll miss it. I'll miss like most of it anyway if it goes to extra time.
So let's see. This corner, Senegal, which will be easy. And shot again, but bounced on the ground. Iliman Ndiaye, who I think second half probably been Senegal's best attacking player, Ndiaye of Everton. Whereas Egypt's best attacker is, well, nobody. Not a name. Nobody has done anything. Probably Ashore, but that's more just pressing, not really any sort of ball feet attack.
Somebody's got to take risks. Both teams are playing Frank ball right now.
Yeah. But both of them at the moment still in it. And one of them will be in that final on Sunday. The other one will be playing the third place playoff.
Oh yeah. See, I always feel like the third place playoff is always the most. That's like the most depressing game in football history, I think.
Yeah, like why? Like the one game you
why make teams that have lost like play another game when they're not going to win the tournament?
Yeah. I mean, some people say, oh, maybe for pride, but like, there's a reason why the Euros don't have a third place.
Yeah, I think it's better like that without it.
Though, to be fair, you do get extra money.
That's true.
But that's really the only thing you get from it. Extra money and see a team hold bronze medal with them.
Yeah.
And actually the last 6-7 World Cups, the third place team, the one that wins the third place playoff, was a team from UEFA. The last
well, it was Croatia last time.
And then Belgium.
Belgium against England before that.
Netherlands. And then
Netherlands, yeah.
A couple of times. Turkey, 02. Croatia, 98 again. 94, Sweden. 1990, Italy, host country.
Oh, yeah, the Italian 90, where we lost to Germany. Oh, what a hit! What a hit!
Don't say who. I want to see.
What a hit! What a hit! You'll see.
I'll see who it is.
What? Out of absolutely nothing. That literally just came. I wasn't even expecting it. That literally came from nothing.
Well, right now,
what a hit!
Senegal more with the ball. So I'll find out who is the goal scorer for either Senegal or Egypt. But El Shanari claims. So he has the ball. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure who actually scored. But I'll find out.
You'll see. What a hit. Unless there's an offside in the build-up, potentially, it'll probably be checked. But that is a great goal. What a hit.
Oh, let's see.
Unless there's there might be a slight offside in the build-up.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Senegal have it back. Pass back. Might be the winning goal, maybe. Let's see. I still haven't seen it.
Oh, you're well.
More ball. Senegal. Oh my God, now it's like, but here it is. Should be this chance. Maybe. No, not yet. Back. Oh, this might be the one. Let's see. Shot. No. Shot now. Oof. Yeah. Senegal lead.
Sadio Mane.
And
the goal is given.
Sadio Mane has given Senegal
the best football player in the world.
And the 2021 edition winners, Senegal, have the lead. To be fair, probably deserved. It feels like that might be the only goal.
Yeah, it's been marginally the better team, probably.
Yeah.
What a hit. Sadio Mane.
So actually not the captain, but probably the best player. Probably the most influential player of Senegal. Yeah. Could have been offside, but he says given. Shea given. But Sadio Mane with the goal. The shot was blocked, came off to Sadio Mane and strikes it low on the ground, beats El Shanari. And now Egypt have to attack. They've done nothing attacking-wise throughout the game. But it's at last Sadio Mane with the goal that might send Senegal to that final in Rabat, in the capital, I believe, of Morocco. Sadio Mane. The number 10, the namesake. As I said, do subscribe and follow me on X, Twitter, and obviously like the stream as the goal is given. If my stream can actually play, please. Yeah. So substitutions for Egypt. Obviously, they need the attacking changes now. They need to score in the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, their AFCON is over, even though they do technically play on Saturday, but who cares about the place playoff? But we shall see if Egypt can come back now. This is the moment that Mohamed Salah needs.
Oh, penalty?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
No. Well, they. Ooh.
Shots on target.
There's a check. There is a check going on.
I'll find out in a bit. Let's see. Oh, I guess I see the challenge. Maybe, but the referee is saying play on, but I don't know.
Oh, it's a sub. I don't think there's a check. It's substitution.
Oh. Nice. Njai. Pass.
Mustafa Mohammed on.
Oh, it's over. Gay.
It's Joe. What is it? Joe over.
Joe over.
Joe over.
It seems like. Even then, their foul, I feel like it's outside the box.
Yeah. I thought they were checking it, but yeah, I guess not. Oh, do you know what this game needs? I know he's not from either of these countries, but Antony. Antony. This game needs Antony.
Senegal substitutions. So it seems like finally, since the goal, the game's brought into life. Osam Hassan has taken off ashore for Mustafa Mohammed.
Header over.
So Senegal closing in.
This game needs Anthony and Richarlison.
It seems like it'll be Senegal's third out of 4 AFCON finals. If they see this out now. They played in 2019, 2021, even though it was 22. And this one, if they were to win it. And the only time they didn't, in 2024, they were knocked out by the eventual winners, Ivory Coast. And I'll be honest, even though I wanted the North African final, Egypt to make it to the final, but I feel like Senegal being in the final, I think is probably the best in terms of football. And
Senegal have got a lot of quality in that team.
Yeah. And I feel like no matter whether it's Morocco or Nigeria in that final, it'll be a good footballing final. Yeah. Whereas I feel like Egypt will be defensive in that final, like this game.
Oh yeah, Egypt. Everyone that talks about the Egyptian national team, they play like terrible football. Like,
to be fair, the game a few days ago was good football.
Like they play like terrible, just defensive, just stinky football. Like,
yeah. At least better than Tunisia or Mali, thank God.
Oh yeah, that's more than just terrible. That's like just awful.
That's like you could go sleep.
That's like Thomas Frank football.
But 10 times worse in terms of like just the style of play.
Yeah.
Maybe results, maybe not sure, but
there's not a lot worse than Frank ball, that's for sure. I can tell you that for a fact. There's not much worse.
Like at the moment, Egypt's tournament in this AFCON is coming to technically an end, even though they still play on Saturday if they were to lose this. But the First of the finalists, it seems like it will be Senegal. Third time in 4. Otherwise, it will be Egypt 3 times in 5. So both have been regulars in AFCON finals.
All given away. Oh, they can't do anything with it. Unless, the keeper's just given it. Oh, tackled. But the long ball to Popala.
Did he make any magical moment?
Not now. Not yet. As they lose the ball. Sadio Mane
is at the moment, I feel like, down for Senegal.
He's the best football player in the world.
Well, you could say best football player in this game.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Probably.
I feel like, given away, but Shinawi gives it away. But Egypt win it back. Here's Poe. At the moment, he is Poe. Popala.
Popala.
And then obviously in about an hour, hopefully this game does end in
also Parry Payne.
Harry Kane. Even though right now he is Harry Kane, 20 goals over.
Pessi.
And Ronaldo.
Penaldo and what would you call Haaland? Parland.
Perling Parland.
Perling Parland. Do you know that Perling Parland sounds like Poi and Parlo?
Oh yeah, but
Poi and Parlo. See, Poi and Parlo, nobody can say anything because his name already starts with P. So
unless you say, instead of saying Joel, Pole,
Poi and Parlo.
Who is technically Finland's only scorer at major tournaments.
Yeah.
Euro 2020 in that.
Well, he scored in that obviously very unfortunate game.
Yeah, infamous game.
Which, thankfully Ericsson was okay. But yeah, Poi and Parlo did score for them in that game.
A push and a shove.
But I remember Poi and Parlo played against England in the qualifier in the Nations League, last season.
Oh no.
Extra time.
I only guess if this goes to extra time and all that. At the moment, it doesn't seem like it because honestly,
I actually think Poi and Parlo is better than a lot of Premier League strikers. I think he's better. I'm not just saying, obviously not like the big ones, but like he's better. For example, like who's like a lower team. For example, like he's better than Robbie, I think, at Sunderland. He's better than Robbie. He's better than who else? I'm thinking who's down there. Like he's better than whoever Burnley have got up there. He's better than whoever Wolves have got.
I saw, I think, a potential call up for the Brazil national team, Igor Thiago.
I mean, he's doing well this year. He's been great.
He might actually be the main guy, maybe.
He might be there instead of Richard. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's Don Carlo.
Don Carlo, yeah.
The first time in a long time Brazil had a non-Brazilian manager.
See, Ancelotti never always said no to the Italian national team. Like, it's so annoying.
Maybe he'll say yes. Maybe we
need him. If Gattuso doesn't qualify us, we need Don Carlo just to say. Although I shouldn't even call him. Although he's not even Don. He's not Don Carlo anymore because of what he did against Arsenal last year. I don't forgive him. That absolutely.
He's not saying yes to Italy if Italy miss out, because why would you miss out on the World Cup?
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe 2030, but Egypt, no.
See, we want to host. We should host the World Cup because then we will definitely qualify.
Yeah,
but we can't host. We can't host until our stadiums are better, which unfortunately will never happen because it's Italy. You know, if you know, you know.
The Euros. Oh no.
But in 2032, we're supposed to be hosting the Euros with Turkey, but our stadiums are nowhere near at the level. The infrastructure is not as where it should be.
One that actually looks like it's okay is Turin
and Atalanta.
not the Torino Stadium, but I don't
Oh
even know.
no,
I don't even know if Bergamo is hosting or is
no,
it
Atalanta. No, but their stadium is new. Atalanta. Well, it's the same stadium, but they like modernized it. So Atalanta, best Italian player of all time. Wow,
Paolo
wow,
Rossi. I'll say
that
that.
is tough. Who's that?
Paolo Rossi,
Paolo Rossi.
1982, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought you were gonna say Baggio, although he is one of the greatest players.
Never won a World Cup.
No, well, you've got obvious like Maldini never won a World Cup,
Yeah,
which is crazy. Everyone thinks he did, but he didn't.
I'll say
Great.
the manager of Uzbekistan.
Cannavaro is up there. I mean, we've got so many.
We are. Last
For
time
me, I always say this about Italy. For me, the only national team that's bigger than us is Brazil. Like nobody, people say, "Oh, Argentina, Germany, bro." We're in terms of international football.
I would say Germany is.
No, we're bigger than Germany. I know they've won more Euros, but let's be honest. Like we're bigger than everyone apart from Brazil. I always say this about Italy. Nobody can touch us. For history and for players and legends and success, nobody can touch us apart from Brazil, who are ahead of us.
I would say 21st century, it will be Spain.
Spain are amazing, but I'll be honest, Ten. I know you're not going to like what I'm going to say for you guys, but you guys have a long way to go to catch up with us historically.
You have a long way to catch up in the Euros.
Yeah, but listen, it's 4 World Cups. Like, come on, 4 World. Yeah, but Baggio let us down, but he was amazing. Baggio was amazing.
How much? 5 added minutes.
And we're almost 3 minutes into stoppage time.
So Egypt have to score, but just seeing how this game has been for them.
Senegal look good defensively. I don't see them scoring.
Well, I mean, they didn't really have to do anything defensively.
Exactly. As Senegal, they can break away now.
So it seems like Senegal, almost certainly, the first of the 2 finalists. And obviously, I'll be back in under about an hour for Nigeria-Morocco, which I also hope it's not going extra time. But I hope that's a much more entertaining game than this.
Oh, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy that game. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I unfortunately will not be making it for that watch along.
Well, it's pretty clear.
But I'll be back on this channel if you guys are watching. I'll be back tomorrow for Year of the Bird.
11:30 UK. Might do the 2026 ASEAN Southeast Asia Championship Group Stage live reaction draw, whereby the Philippines will be probably getting grouped. Unlike the last time we did do well, somewhat well. Probably the best we've done.
Do you think you guys will ever qualify for an Asian Cup?
Well, we have.
Oh, you have?
But not the last one.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm thinking, I don't know when the last time, I can't remember the last time you did.
2019. With 0
Oh,
points.
okay. Damn.
But that as a debut, sure. And to be honest, we only lost 1-0 to South Korea.
Oh, that's not bad.
Opening game for us.
Damn. Do you think you guys will ever make a World Cup?
No. Well, technically we have, just the other gender.
Oh, the Women's World Cup. Oh, yeah.
And we did win.
Oh, fantastic! I don't know. I need to learn more about Southeast Asian football.
For women's, I would say women's were the best. We are.
Really? I didn't know that.
We are. Right now, yeah.
Wow. Oh, fair play.
Even though we got the last Southeast Asia Women's Championship, but we did win the Southeast Asia Olympic Games thing like a month ago. And in March, save. Mendy, his only save of the game from
full time. And
it seems like it is the end of Egypt in terms of winning this AFCON, but they do play on Saturday. My game is still playing, but Senegal have reached the 2025 or 26 Africa Cup of Nations final. So Sadio Mane chance to win 2 AFCONs. Not many players can say that.
Yeah. Or will it be Morocco or Nigeria? Will Osimhen or
Raheem
yeah, or Hakimi, or Osimhen or Hakimi get
or
to the
Lookman.
final? Or Lookman, or to be fair, who did Morocco have? Brahim Diaz. They got Brahim Diaz now.
Raheem Abdi of Betis.
Oh yeah, Rahimi,
Brahimi, El Kanous.
yeah, El Kanous, Mazraoui, Bono. You know Bono, the Moroccan goalkeeper, Bono. It's not spelt the same, but you know that means like good in Italian.
Bono. Oh yeah,
Bono.
And
Bono.
now all time. So it is the end of Egypt in terms of winning this AFCON, but they do play on Saturday. But yeah, full time. Senegal are in the final for the first time in 4 years. Even though whoever wins this was going to be in 4 years anyway. And it's the third final in 4 editions. So, yeah.
Look, the Senegal in recent years they've had really good players, so it's not too much of a surprise.
And this is not even the coach that won them 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, it's a different manager. Yeah.
Now it's Pap Chow, same spelling as Malik Chow.
Malik Chow. I know Malik Chow. Is he? I know he's German, but is he originally like Senegalese? Is that where his name comes from?
I think so. I also think I saw he's also Finnish.
Oh, so he's like he's part Finnish as well.
Like Finland.
Finnish. Like Poi and Palo. that Finnish.
But Senegal are back in a final. Third time in 4. But Charlie, any final thoughts?
Yeah, look, not the best game, but it was a moment of quality, wasn't it? From Sadio Mane, the best player in the world. So, look, like I said, unfortunately, I won't be on the other watch along today, but we will be back tomorrow for Year of the Bird, where you're going to see my tears. So,
and obviously, we will be seeing Senegal again on Sunday for that final. I don't know if you'll be able to join, but Sunday,
should be able to.
7:00 your time.
Yeah.
Is the kickoff
for the final, I'll do my best to make it. I should be fine. I should be fine for that.
Yeah, I think Spurs play on a Saturday anyway.
Saturday, yeah.
And I think Newcastle.
Well, to be honest, even if Spurs were playing at the same time, I wouldn't be too.
You'll probably be like, eh.
Yeah, I really don't care about Spurs. We're absolute shit. So.
But it's been a good, well, not a good game, but a good watch along in terms of like just the comments and all that. Ozan Kabak mostly. Also, Dantrum was here earlier. But I will be back in about 50 minutes or so for Nigeria versus Morocco. But for Senegal, this will not be the last time we'll see them, because we will be seeing them on Sunday in the final. As for Mohamed Salah, Popala, Egypt, the tournament, in terms of winning it, is over. But see you guys in the next one. And here comes the 30-second outro.